Nigeria's Tobi Amusan does it against all odds. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to go. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, are you ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, Nigeria's Tobi Amusan, the reigning world champion in the women's 100-meter hurdles and the world record holder from last year's World Championships 2023 held in Oregon in the United States, Tobi Amusan woke up to some absolutely amazing and great news this morning. She posted on her social media pages, "Hallelujah, thank you, Daddy. This morning I found out that the independent tribunal that heard my case has ruled that I did not violate the whereabouts rules, and as a result I will not be sanctioned and none of my results will be precluded. I am thrilled to put this behind me, and I look forward to defending my title at next week's World Championships. I generally have been and consistently will be an ally to clean sports. To my five fingers, God is the greatest, and I genuinely appreciate you all for the support." Absolutely great news for the defending world champion. This is absolutely great news for the defending world champion and world record holder. However, the AIU head, Brett Clothier, has indicated the Athletics Integrity Unit, AIU, is disappointed by this decision and will review the reasoning in detail before deciding whether to exercise its rights to appeal to the Court of Arbitration for Sports, CAS, within the applicable deadline, according to the AIU. The decision is currently confidential but will be published in due course. Why, people, I don't know if I like how that sound. I don't know. Now, to give you a little backstory here, Amusan, 26-year-old Nigerian, had been provisionally suspended last month while anti-doping authorities investigated a charge that she missed 3 drug tests in a 12-month span, which can trigger up to 2 years suspension even if an athlete never fails a drug test. An AIU disciplinary tribunal was set to hear her case before Worlds, making it possible for the ban to be lifted before the August 19 to 27 meet if she was cleared. Amusan had posted within days of the suspension. She had wrote, "I'm a clean athlete and I'm regularly, maybe more than usual, tested by the AIU. I was tested within days of my 3rd missed test. I have faith that this will be resolved in my favor and that I will be competing at the World Championships in August." Amusan is expected to take on the likes of Jamaica's Megan Tapper, Akira Nugent, as well as Jamaica's Daniel Williams. Amusan, of course, is currently ranked according to her time for the 2023 season in at the number 4 with a time of 12.34. She'll have to take on Kendra Harrison. Of course, I said Daniel Williams, Jasmine Camacho Quinn, who was a favorite leading in, and this young lady who has been doing well, Masai Russell, as well as the world's fastest so far this year, Nia Ali. And the truth is, in her last few races prior to the suspension, she was sort of getting back into form, just like she did last year. Sort of a late surge, meaning Tobi Amusan. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, when I say against all odds, "You're coming back to me" is against the odds. But people, I honestly didn't think she had a hope in you know what of having this suspension overturned. This is not something that happens quite often, and obviously the AIU, I hope I'm saying this right, or the AUI, is a little bit miffed because they've already made a decision as to whether or not they will appeal this decision. But regardless, I suspect this means that Tobi Amusan will be competing in the next 2 days. And I think if she's competing, she's a clear favorite to win. Of course, I'm always going to say that this is hurdles, and hurdles are very unpredictable. If you just clip one, that's it. It's game over. But Amusan is a brilliant technician. The other thing that I would have to concede is that just the accusation by this governing body is going to sort of taint her a little bit, which is kind of not cool. It's not a cool thing, because there's always going to be that air of did she or didn't she kind of thing, even though because the thing is, the drug suspension itself was not overturned by the AIU. It was overturned by this other body, this tribunal that she appealed to. I don't know, people, but I'm happy that she's competing because I want to see a great race. I still think Jamaica has a chance to medal, but it's going to be very, very tough, very, 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 very hard. And I'm not going to say that Amusan, because I don't know how this has affected her psyche and her training in that meantime before World Championships, and I'm sure it must have impacted her one way or the other. So I think at this point going in, I would say Jasmine Camacho Quinn, or Nia Ali. Kendra Harrison is always there, but I still think Megan Tapper, and even more so than Megan Tapper, I'm going to say Akira Nugent, Masai Russell. This is a very, very competitive field, people. Masai Russell, Akira Nugent, I've been following both. I'm a huge Akira Nugent fan, and I'm also a fan of Masai Russell. This is going to be a serious race, but if Amusan does what I think she's going to do, she's going to be running some crazy times in the next couple of days at World Championships. It's going to be really, really interesting. So there you have it. She hasn't been cleared, but she's been cleared, meaning the suspension has been lifted by a tribunal that she appealed to, who have said, no, we don't think we have enough evidence to suspend the young lady, so we think she should be allowed to participate, and we are overturning your suspension. There's still a possibility that the anti-doping body might appeal this tribunal's decision and try to have her resuspended. We don't know. Let's see what happens. But I am just hoping that she gets an opportunity to defend her title. I'm a huge fan of Tobi Amusan, and I think most Jamaicans are. And as Nigeria's first gold medalist, people want to go there and do her thing. Honestly, I still think that one of the most competitive races we're going to have this year at World Championships will be the women's 100-meter hurdles final. It's going to be insane. Masai Russell, Tapper, certainly Akira Nugent, Nia Ali, Kendra Harrison, Jasmine Camacho Quinn, Tobi Amusan. It's going to be insane, people. It's going to be insane. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. She did it, people, against all odds. I mean, wow. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit notification, hit the like button. Remember, your royals, kings, and queens. Bless up.